Hello, it's Andrew again. This video might have, well, quite a controversial or difficult title to understand. Make your teacher work, or make your teacher work for you. But let me explain what I mean. Okay, first of all, you're a student, but you're paying a teacher to deliver a service to you. Now, it depends which platform you're working on. But I've obviously heard stories I've experienced firsthand. Well, stories on big platforms or smaller platforms. The names will remain anonymous. The names don't matter. The methodology is still the same. Where and the stories I've heard and I've experienced myself in my own language learning is you pay for a monthly package, you book some tutors, and each time you see a new tutor, it's the same conversation. Hi, how are you? Where are you from? What do you do? Do you like travel? Because that's an easy question to ask people. Are you interested in learning about new cultures? And you have the same discussion over and over, especially on a half an hour class. And I've experienced this myself with my online language learning. And it's not good. It doesn't really help you. It doesn't help you meet any of your objectives. And if you want to know more about objectives, please see my other video that I've just uploaded on setting objectives for your language learning and how professional teachers should help you. But anyway, these stories, you have the same class over and over again and it doesn't help you. So what you need to do is make your teacher work for you. You're paying for the classes. You need to get the most from them. It's your language learning and it's costing you money and time and it's a big investment. So a lot of these platforms market themselves as conversational platforms. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. That's really good, but you need to avoid having the same conversation over and over again. Now, if you take it from a teacher's perspective, on a lot of these conversational platforms, well, they don't pay the teachers particularly well because they say there's not really any preparation work to be done. So 9 times out of 10, no preparation work will be done. Um, some teachers do, the more conscientious or the more able ones. I prefer to prepare classes for my students, but it's not always the case. So how can you avoid this situation? How can you make your teacher work for you? Well, when you reserve the class, perhaps the day before the class or 2 days before the class, send the teacher something on the messaging part of the application. It could be a link to something you've read about. It could be an explanation of what you wish to talk about. It could be a podcast you've listened to. Because if you're acquiring or learning new vocabulary away from the class, then during the class you need to put it into practice. You need to be using this vocabulary so you can remember it and you have it to use again when you need it in the future. So send the tutor a message and say, hey tutor, in 2 days time or tomorrow I would like to talk about this topic, and you have a subject there that you can talk about in your class. That way you're not wasting your time having repetitive conversations about who you are, where you're from, what you work as, what you study, and what you do in your spare time. Give the tutor some guidance. Tell them what you need. Make them work for you. The tutor can then go away and prepare perhaps some questions about the information you've sent them, or you can have a conversation about that topic. It depends on what you want to do. This is especially relevant if you're not signed up to a platform where the tutor has gone through some coaching with you to identify your objectives and what you need from the language, or if you've got a new tutor or a new teacher. Tell them what you want, let them prepare something for you, and that will help you avoid the problems of repetition in classes. Okay, so I hope that's helped. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up or perhaps subscribe to the channel. If you want to, well, you can book some English classes with me, link in the description. and you could buy me a coffee. Also, that link is in the description. So thank you very much for your time. Bye bye.